Welcome back to designing and publishing a website in Figma sites. In this video, we're going to do a little bit of sketching and UI brainstorming. And specifically, we're going to focus on a quote-unquote chat with a specialist feature or element that a lot of you are probably familiar with. So this is essentially a button that launches a chat window with a representative of the company or with a chatbot. But the key thing here is we want to brainstorm an element that would be kind of sitting at the bottom right of the screen at all times, and it would then open this chat window. So let's get into it. And as always, check the links in the description for both the source file for everything we have created in the past and everything we will create in the upcoming episodes. And also, if you're interested in a one-to-one live call with me, that's both for coaching and consulting purposes, also check one of the links in the description. All right, so let's use, for example, this feature page. I'm going to grab my pencil tool and my tablet, and I'm going to do basically a line where I think the bottom of the screen could be. I think it could be actually somewhere around here. Okay, somewhere around here. And this window, of course, this feature is going to sit somewhere around here. Okay, so it's going to be a nice little bubble. There will be padding from the screen edges. I think this could be around 16 or 24 pixels, right? So 16 or 24 pixels. And I think that this circle should show a person. Definitely, it should show a person. So there's going to be a photo of a person. And I think we could include this like a green dot. Basically, we could include this green dot to show that they are online. I am, to be completely honest, not 100% sure about the total width and height of this element, but I think it could be approximately this big, maybe similar in size to this feature icon, maybe a bit smaller, but you know, it will, when we actually finalize this, we're going to test what size looks best. And we're gonna keep that. So I think there could actually be three states to this thing, three states to this element. I think the first state could be just the default one. Basically, that's what you see right now. Okay, so photo of a person, a green dot signaling that they are online. And then I think we could have another state. So this is gonna be like the default. But then we could have another state, essentially, if we pretend that this is also the screen edge. We could have another state that would essentially, I think, upon hovering, would show something like chat with a real person or something. So I think this element could expand. It could be this rounded rectangle. Okay, it could be this element. That would, of course, still show the photo of the person. It would show the green indicator, but here we could include like chat with a real person, right? So we would definitely want to do some kind of animation. So it would be animated from this state to this other one. That's going to be a hover state, essentially. And we want to definitely put some text over here somewhere. I don't know yet, but we want to make it look smooth and interactive, of course. Okay. And after, let me actually grab all of this. I'm going to move it outside. I think it's about time we move it outside of the screen. So then after that, after you'd click on this element, let's again pretend that this is the screen edge. The chat window would fully expand. Okay, so it would fully expand and the photo would basically move to the top left, I think. We can animate that. I think that could look really cool. So the photo is going to be in the top left. There's going to be a close button or something. We're going to be chatting to a real person. And to convince the user, we could put not AI in parentheses. Now everybody's going to be 100% convinced, right? And we could type in the job position, sales rep or something. Then we could actually simulate the actual chat window. I think it would look cool if we made this interface like very simple. We could do just a simple text field with a send button. And I think what could look cool is if we had these elements kind of inside this window. There wouldn't be a clear split here, but there would be a kind of a gradient going from here to here. So essentially fade in. Okay, so it would go from fully visible to transparent, and these messages would kind of fade out under the white color or any color we choose. So yeah, I think that could look cool. Okay, so this would be after clicking. So click, and this is expanded or active. All right, and here you would type in your message, and then of course if you click this close button again, you would revert back to this state probably, or to this state, which would mean then you would be probably, yeah, I think that makes more sense actually. I think you should go directly to this state, directly to the first one. Okay, so with the fade out, again, one example I'm using always for fade outs is this interface over here. So this is what I have in mind, essentially elements fading into the gradient. So I would do something similar here. I think that could potentially look really cool. And of course, we don't want to forget the green dot in the active state as well. And yeah, so this is going to be floating, visible at all times on your screen. So we're going to be using the fixed position feature that we have over here in Figma Sites, and then we're going to actually try and actually publish this and see if this is going to actually work and if it's going to be interactive, similar to how we design it. Okay, so this is the sketch, this is the wireframe for chatting with a specialist. I hope it makes sense, and yeah, I think that's it for today. All right, so hope you found this video useful and informative. If you did, I would appreciate you leaving a like and subscribing, and check the links in the description for the source file and the one-to-one call. Both of these are a great way to support the channel. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you in the next one.